Hi there, it's Tracy. Welcome to Flirting After 40. This last week, I have been pretty sick. So I apologize if I have a coughing fit or, well, I'll edit that out. But um, yeah, I haven't been this sick in a long time. It's been like almost a full week of feeling like shit. Yes, I probably should have gone to a doctor. I didn't. My son was sick and I just assumed it was what he had, but it kicked my ass. And like, I don't know. I mean, it's I was very fortunate that I did not have my kids this weekend, so I was able to like actually rest and recoup. And but it's so hard, I think, as a parent being sick, as a wife, as anything, like you're not allowed to get sick because you everything relies like everything is on you to do. My My oldest, I try not to talk about my kids a lot, but, um, because mostly it's not good stories. But, yesterday, my oldest came upstairs and I was in bed, because I've been, like, in bed, and he brought me a glass of orange juice and yogurt. A bowl of yogurt. And he said, "Mom, I think, orange juice it's got a lot of vitamin C and it'll make you feel better. And yogurt is good for you if you don't feel good." And I was so proud of him. Like he's gonna grow up to be a decent man. I'm not sure I know a lot of men that I've dated that would do that for me. Don't get me wrong, there are some, but it restored my hope in, in our children again. I guess that's what, again, hope does. My week has been really quiet because I have not done anything. Um, my Sam update is there's not really an update. We're gonna have a conversation tomorrow, but um, zero communication. I reached out and kind of just like shut things down because I don't like feeling ignored. I don't like I know everybody's communication styles are different, but I don't think it's that hard to like a text or to text someone. It takes 5 to 10 seconds out of your day. And if we're having a dialogue, maybe a couple minutes, but it doesn't take a long time to have a quick communication or have somebody say, "I hope you have a good day," or "How was your day?" Or when I ask, like, "How was your dinner?" and he responds, "It was good," period, to then have him ask, "How was your day?" Like, I don't do well with being ignored. And so I sent a message this last weekend because I hadn't heard anything. And I was like, I'm done. Kind of like I don't know what's happening, but I'm not getting what I need or what I expect. And I know we haven't talked about expectations, but like I need more or I expected more. And you pursued me. And so if you're pursuing me and then you just fucking stop or incapable of texting, calling, responding, liking a message, then you're not my person. Like I need and I'm not a needy person, but I need that validation and I need to feel like you want me and you're seeking, conversation with me. It doesn't even have to be a big thing. Um and I texted this. Actually, I'm going to tell you guys what I texted because I think it's important. I mean, I'm trying to live authentically. I said, "I've reached out to have a conversation, but I didn't hear back. Not sure what your intent was for connecting and telling me, like me, want me to come, want to come see me, etc. I just can't see how your behavior aligns. It's a super bummer because I was really hopeful. And I was there with you, at least to the point of seeing if it could be a thing. Wishing you the best, and I hope you find your happy. Sad I didn't get a chance. And to that text, I got a response of, I just started a new job. My focus has been there. I will come to Denver to see you, period. We go on 6 more days. I don't hear anything. And then I asked, like, I sent another text because I just have to poke the bear. And I said, at some point, I'd like a conversation because I really would like to understand what the fuck happened or what the hell. Like, I'm really confused. And so we have a conversation set up for tomorrow. So we'll see. But I feel like I said last week, if someone wants to make you a priority, they will. And I had this conversation today with a friend. I was talking about, like, everything takes work. Everything we do takes effort. And I don't care if they're your best friend for 50 years, it still takes, you have to put in effort. And I just don't feel like anything was put in on his part. Like, I feel like almost love bombed. And like, I had to like really reflect on that, of what that means. Like, he came guns blazing. Like, I didn't even think there was a thing. I just thought he was calling to like kind of reconnect. And then he's like, I like you. And then I got excited and I got my hopes up. And I don't have any more hopes in it. I mean, we'll see where the conversation goes. I'm allowing space for that. But I do feel like men, friends, family, people that are in our lives that want to be in our lives show up. And they make effort. Even if it's a quick text. Like, again, I've been sick and I've had a lot of people reach out and like, can I, bring you by some store-bought soup? Like, I'm not making you any shit, bitch, because I'm a bad cook, but like, I'll bring you soup. I don't know. I mean, it matters. It matters to me. Oh, that's the update. So we needed a little bit of like, I'm low energy. So we needed a little bit of like good energy. Hence the dry humping on a waterbed. So I today was on, I think, Instagram, and I saw this reel, or I don't know what it's called, a short from someone. And it was this, I don't know, cute younger guy, 20s, talking about how he went on a date and his best friend, she's 50, asked him if he if they dry humped. I thought that was hilarious because, like, I think I think dry humping is a very underrated means and methods of connection. So, this guy on his short or reel or whatever was like, he then put it out to the audience, like, let me know, like, what do you guys think? Is dry humping like a thing, or is it only when you're like 16, 17, 18? I don't know, however old you were when you were in your parents' basement getting it on. And I need to find his video again and tag him in this because I love it. And I mean, I think women in general might really like it. Um like, it's a way to kind of gauge someone's, like, how they respond and how they, I don't know. I think it's fun. And I mean, I don't know, you guys think back to your high school, early college days, whatever age you were whenever you started exploring. And I mean, I have memories in my parents' basement. Okay, and I'm going to paint this picture for you guys. Like, Michigan, a semi-finished basement. So it's not like a nicely finished basement. Like, there's drywall on the walls, but the ceiling is exposed. There's no real floor. There's a rug and a couch and a TV, and like it was enough that like if a tornado came, you could go in the basement and watch to see if the storm was going to hit your house and be okay. But then, when your daughters got older, it was a place that you allowed them to take a boy. And now my parents never allowed me to have a boy in my room. That was always the rule. Like, nope. But I mean, I feel like, okay, just because there's a bed, like, I don't know that I would have done anything differently. So in the basement, there's a couch. There was a lot of dry humping going on that couch. And I'm so happy my parents don't listen to this, but my dad was always the most creative deflector, I don't even know what it's called. Like, so he filled you guys, I don't even know if you remember this. Back in the day there was Band-Aid containers made out of metal. Like now our Band-Aid containers are just paper. But back in the day a Band-Aid container was metal and it had like a lid on it and everything. My dad, okay, hold on, one more thing. We had clothes shoots. So a lot of people in the Midwest are like, you had a clothes shoot. So if you had more than one story in your house, you would throw your clothes down and they would end up in the basement in a pile so that you didn't have to truck them down all the stairs, which is a great idea. So, but my dad would fill up the metal Band-Aid container with a bunch of nails. And he would drop it down the the clothes hamper. So he would like stand on the second level and drop it and it would just like break open, make a ton of noise and startle the fuck out of you while you're dry humping your boyfriend on the couch just to distract you, to make you think like you're being watched, like we're on to you. We know your shenanigans, girl. Like same with like walking by the basement door and like jiggling the handle. Like it was that same it was that same mentality. And I applaud my parents. I applaud my dad for this tactic because I don't know that I would have been that creative to do that. And you would immediately you're dry humping, you'd immediately jump off the person and like, we're good. Like if somebody's hands are under a shirt or something, nope, all is good. And like, so this guy's question was like, are people at the age of 50 still dry humping? And I think it's a matter of like where you are in your dating experience. So I mean, maybe married people are still dry humping. I hope so. Like that would be kind of fun. Like you want to come in the basement, city, and like make out. Like I don't know. That would be fun. I think that would be fun. I did have a dry humping story of this was probably 2 years ago. A guy that there'll be a whole nother story about him, but um he and I had a really good flirty introduction. However, he has a girlfriend, a live-in girlfriend. Not proud of all of this, but he randomly stopped by. Like we hadn't seen each other months. Randomly stopped by, and we sit outside and have a beer and start making out. And I'm like, I'm not sleeping with you. Like, I don't sleep with married men, or not. He's not married, but I don't like. You're in a relationship. Yes, I still dry humped him, but not. This is not my. This is his shit. So, anyways, but it was so good, and you guys, I made him come. Like making a 50-year-old man come in his pants is kind of powerful without touching him. Like, there's power in dry humping. I'm a two thumbs up for dry humping. And the reason I got the name for this podcast was I was in I was at a work meeting, a very like pseudo professional work meeting. And I had I had brought my friend from Michigan. She was in town visiting and we had gone to brunch. So this is what you get when you go to brunch and have a couple mimosas and then you take her to a construction meeting. And that night we were going to see Bryan Adams. I had won a suite to see Bryan, like a suite where I could bring all my friends and go see Bryan Adams. So we're like getting ready for the meeting and we're talking and people are like, why is she in town? Like, nice to meet you. And I'm like, I have Bryan Adams tickets, which a lot of the young people don't even fucking know who that is. And we're sitting there talking about Bryan Adams and she says to the group, she's like, it just makes me think about dry humping in my waterbed. It still might be the most classic line that has ever been said in a corporate setting ever in my life. Like Bryan Adams, dry humping in my waterbed. Like, you guys, if you're my age, you probably have some similar experience to this. I mean, I think Bryan Adams maybe a bit was like one of my prom songs, or absolutely for sure like a homecoming song. I'm sure we probably all have dry humped to Bryan Adams. I am not in a waterbed, but like that sounds really fun. And for those who don't even know what the fuck a waterbed is, it's a bed that you filled with water. You filled it with water and it was heated and it was all the rage. I mean, like, she must have been super privileged, because like I knew one friend that had a waterbed, but like my parents never would have bought me a waterbed, nor let me have a boy up in my room to dry hump him on the waterbed. I encourage everyone tonight, go dry hump your person. Let me know, because I feel like it's nostalgia and I feel like it builds anticipation, and it's like we don't always have to just be having sex. Like, I don't know. I think it's fun. Maybe I'm weird, or maybe I'm normal. I don't know. Okay, so my funny today is actually kind of funny. I have two of them. And okay, I am on like Colorado singles, a couple Colorado singles pages, and or Singles Connect or things like that. And this man, you guys, he posted like, "Hey, I'm here. I'm looking for a nice woman." I'm going to actually pull this up because I can't remember everything in my head. But I wrote down some stats from his post. I have like 30 screenshots of it. He says, a reflective green flag or red flag, green flag introduction. My phone doesn't have flags, so hearts. Red, yellow, green. If you give this post a thumbs up, I assume you like the post. If you give this post a heart, I assume you wouldn't mind a DM from me. So he proceeds, and each they're paragraphs, I would call them. There are 26 red hearts with 26 red heart paragraphs, 17 yellow heart paragraphs, and 28 green heart paragraphs about what he is looking for in a partner. I need a calculator. Let's get a calculator. 26 plus 17 plus 28. 71 paragraphs about what he wants from a partner. Bro, good fucking luck. Like, I'm just going to read you guys a couple. In my humble opinion, the first meeting is not a date. It's to see if we vibe and are interested in investing more time and energy towards each other. I prefer to meet for coffee, ice cream, drinks, walk in the park, or through town, play a round of disc golf, meet at a free museum, or any other easygoing idea you may have. Okay, multiply that by 71. I've realized what my boundaries are, and that I need to make them known when appropriate. It's best and respectful to all are involved. Like, this dude has like valid points, but like 71 points, and you're trying to get a fucking date? Are you out of your goddamn mind? Even if I become wealthy, I will never own excessively priced things or an obtrusive house. I save money for traveling experiences and giving back. Great, bro. Politically, I do not identify with any party. In my opinion, the political system in the U.S. is seriously ill. Blech. All right. Then he says, if we are considering being partners, I would like you to listen and discuss this podcast episode with me. And he sends a link. Really? Like you're really going to put this all out there? 71 comments. Like, he wants a growth mindset. Through gratitude and curiosity, I find a positive or lesson to be learned in every situation life gives me. I'm a student of life, reading, podcasts, documentaries, experience. I want to learn Spanish. Like, this guy seems like he's a decent human, but like, why do you need 71 fucking paragraphs to tell me what you're looking for. I feel like most people could summarize what they are looking for in a paragraph or two, not 71 fucking paragraphs. Okay. And then my other funny, again, you guys, you can't make this shit up. All right. There's this guy's profile. So there's a 98% chance I don't read your profile. Honestly, why would I spend the time to be, oh my God, we're a perfect match in my head, and then there's crickets. When we match and after the typical small talk, I will do the social background check and stalk that we all do. If we connect for coffee, brunch, happy hour, or a walk around the park, please understand it's an interview. Be prepared because I will be. I know my worth. Bitch, you're not fucking interviewing me. What? You guys, like, I get the message. I get the intent here, but bro, I'm looking for a person. I'm looking for my person. That's not an interview. And if you want to interview me, then we're not walking around the park while you do it. You better be buying me beer. Oh my God, you guys, I don't know. It's really hard out there. So keep on keeping on. I am, but I will say I'm a lot discouraged by this last week. I know it will get better, but we all have those weeks. So thank you guys for listening. Please follow along. Please share this with someone that might get a laugh, might be in the same situation. I know there's a lot of us out there, but thank you all and have a lovely day.